Okay, so we have a great news for OnePlus Nord Series users, especially OnePlus Nord 4 users and OnePlus Nord 5 users. OnePlus have started rolling out stable version of OxygenOS 16.0.1 for these two devices. And in this video, we'll cover each and every change what you guys will see with this latest update of OxygenOS for OnePlus Nord series. And we'll also see whether they have cut down on any of the features or not. Before that guys, if you find the content useful to you guys, then make sure to smash the like button and also consider subscribing. So here we have two phones. Towards the left hand side, we have OnePlus Nord 4 and towards the right hand side we have OnePlus Nord 5. I've already updated both the devices to the latest build of OxygenOS. Let me show you the software information by going to About section. You can see both the devices are running OxygenOS 16.0.1. If I scroll down, tapping on version, OnePlus Nord 4 is running slightly higher version which is 16.0.1.301, wherein Nord 5 is running .300. Both of them comes with the 1st November 2025 security patch along with Android 16. If you guys haven't received the update, just go to the About section, tap on these three dots. From here select Beta Program and you should see a new build under Release Candidate. And guys, I've been seeing a lot of users saying that it's a beta version. Guys, it's a stable version. Release Candidate versions are the stable ones but released few days earlier for limited users. So here you can see on OnePlus Nord 4, the update size was 3.56 GB. On OnePlus Nord 5, the update size was 3.47 GB. If you take a look at the changelogs, we have similar changelogs being mentioned on both the devices, but we'll cross-check side by side to see whether they have missed out on any of the features or not. Similar to flagship devices, you also get to see the video preview inside the About section. One thing which I noticed after installing OxygenOS 16 on both the devices, and that's related to the welcome screen. On OnePlus Nord 5, we do get to see the welcome screen of OxygenOS 16, but that wasn't the case here on OnePlus Nord 4. And after that, another thing which I noticed, and that's related to the charging animation. So on the screen, you can see the charging animation of OnePlus 15, which is similar to other devices like OnePlus 12 series and OnePlus 13 series. But if you take a look at the charging animation of OnePlus Nord 4 and Nord 5, they are not the same what flagship devices have got. But for the fingerprint animation, we have received the ring animation, which was recently added on flagship devices running OxygenOS 16. And after updating your device to Android 16, you'll see few new applications being installed. One is this Compass application. It's been installed on both the devices. After that, we do have the updated calculator application. And if you enable dark mode, you can see we have that frosted glass design in the calculator application also. And along with that, you also get to see that glow effect which we saw on flagship devices running OxygenOS 16. So thankfully, these devices are not exempted. And also we have a new Easter egg. So whenever you type 1 plus equals, you'll see this new Easter egg in the calculator application. And after that, gaming assistant application have also been updated with a new UI. So this is how it looks if you open it initially. As I told you guys about the frosted glass design, so that can also be seen even on the lock screen on both the devices, OnePlus Nord 4 and OnePlus Nord 5. And similar thing can be seen here for the lock screen shortcuts. But one thing which I would appreciate of OnePlus, and that's related to animation. And trust me guys, the animations are really smooth now on OnePlus Nord series. You include OnePlus Nord 4 or OnePlus Nord 5. And as said before, it's not like, the animations are only limited while opening or closing the applications. Now inside the entire UI, either you open the widgets or apps from app drawer, or even while scrolling inside the settings page or opening or closing the folders, the animations are super smooth even on Nord series now. In terms of customizations, even you guys are getting almost everything same. So under Flux theme, you can see we have similar stuff like two wallpapers, the live wallpapers of OxygenOS. Then we also have other theme options like Sublime, Live Clock, Never Settle, Chase the Light, Furry Friends, Contra Train and Aerial View. So we have similar theme options here. Let me show you guys some of the themes over here. So soon you tap on the theme. Now you do have options to resize the clock size both on Nord 4 and Nord 5, and you can also add widgets. So we do have widgets option where you can add widgets like current weather, alarms, steps today, calculator, etc. For the always on display, we have got the support of full screen always on display. But on both the devices, you cannot set full screen always on display throughout the day. It will just be there for 10 seconds. Let me show you. If I go to always on display section, you can see we don't have option to set it for whole day. It will just be there for 10 seconds. You do have these nice looking live wallpapers where you can change the clock style or the geometry. So depending on however you want them, you can set it. But one good thing what OnePlus have done, now you can add custom text on your device. Inside the themes. So here we have the Never Settle. You can see towards the bottom side, we do have an option to add custom text. And if you don't want to add custom text, you can also use the AI option to generate the text. So whatever wallpaper you have set, depending on that, the AI will generate the text. So let's tap here on the AI option. If you're doing for the first time, you need to agree to terms and conditions. And once again, let's tap it. It is asking to install AI code plugin. tap on install, and we are done. Now we can use AI to automatically generate text based on the wallpaper present. So on this device we got reach higher bolder. Here we got seek higher ground. For the clock styles, we do have options to add additional info like step counter, temperature info, and we do have some other clock styles where you can also change the font, increase or decrease the size of font, and also the color palette. So this is one good add-on on OxygenOS 16 what they have done. Then under always on display, we don't have anything new other than the full screen always on display. But going to fonts, here we have a new font being added called OnePlus Serif, and this is how it looks once you apply it. Now you can directly access home screen and lock screen settings from the customization section itself. Under icon pack, we have got a new icon pack called Flux. And the good part is now all the third-party applications and the stock applications adapt to the wallpaper color, which wasn't possible before. So from here you can also choose between match wallpaper color, adapt system color. So I'll select the wallpaper color itself, tapping on apply, and now if you go to the home screen, you can see all the applications including the third-party applications have adapted to the wallpaper color. And from here you can also make changes in the blur effect. You do have options like visual blur and animation blur. Now let's talk about the home screen customization. So if you long press here, you can see here also we do have the frosted glass design. But few changes have been done. Previously we had more options over here, but now we have some limited options. But the changes what they have done, like for example, let me select one of the OnePlus stock application, and here on this device let's select the third-party application. Now you can resize the applications with the drag gesture, I mean the application icon. So long pressing on it, you can see we have a option to drag the application. If you drag it, you can keep it in 2x2 shape. If you want, you can keep it horizontal, or if you want, you can keep it vertical. And along with that, you also get options to add shortcuts. But currently not all the third-party applications support shortcut option, but few applications do support. So let's take example of Instagram. If I increase the size, you can see we got the options to add shortcuts. This way you can set multiple shortcuts for any specific application, and you get full advantage to customize your device. And another add-on is now you can rename the folders. Along with that, you also have an option to change the layout of the folders. So if you long press now, you can see we have 3 options over here. Tapping on this is the second layout wherein you have 3 applications in default size and 4 applications in smaller size. Again, if you long press and choose this one, here you have 1 application in bigger size, 4 applications in slightly smaller, and 4 more applications more smaller. And after the update of OxygenOS 16.0.1, now you can also create stacked widgets using third-party applications, which wasn't possible before. So here you can see I have created stacked widget consisting of stock widgets. If I again long press, tap on widgets, select an Amazon widget, and now if I drag and drop here, I'll be able to stack this also. Similar way you can do it for larger size widgets also. And the layout design have also been changed on this latest build of OxygenOS 16. Previously, people also used to complain about that after enabling hide app icon name, the app name never used to hide. But that's not the case here. If I tap on apply, you can see the app names have been removed. And if you long press on any of the applications, if they have more functionalities, you will see this more feature option, which lets you see other app related features. Now let's talk about the changes what they have done in the control center. So first of all, let me change the control center to split. So this is how the new control center looks. Now the editing options are quite good what OnePlus have done. Like any of the tile, if you drop it in this particular area, that will adapt to larger tile shape. So I just have to drop it over here, you can see. And you can also remove tiles like media player and these 2 tiles of volume and brightness slider. But you can only make changes in this particular area, not below that. Tapping on add tiles, you have this layout from where you can drag and drop the tiles in that particular area, or if you want any additional tile in the control center. Another thing, they have added the support of multicolors. So here you can see we do have multicolors in the control center. But if you guys don't like it, tap on these 3 dots, go to customize quick settings, and here you have the option of changing tile color. By default it's set to multicolor. You can also use the follow system color option, and after that the tiles will have the color which is being used in the system. This is how new notification panel will look on your OnePlus Nord Series after the update of OxygenOS 16. And also the smart sidebar opening and closing animation have been improved. You can see now it pops up from the top side and goes towards the bottom side. Previously it used to open straight from the left and again used to go the similar way. And guys, if you are trying OxygenOS for the first time, you will face difficulties finding the applications like AI Writer, AI Summary, etc. So by default they are not given here. You'll see a folder called Show More. So all these applications are inside this folder. You can see AI speak, article summary and screen translate, and you can add them over here. Even I was facing difficulty initially finding these features, and you can also use the slide gesture to increase or decrease the size of smart sidebar. So if I keep it like this is how it will appear, and if I have it in a bigger size, this is how it will appear. Also, widget section got slightly revamped here. So here, if you take a look at the widget section, we do have proper categorization of all the widgets. App drawer also got slight upgrades. Now the search bar have been moved towards the bottom side, and you also have options like category, wherein all the applications will be automatically categorized, similar to iOS style. For the camera application, we have an add-on in the document scanner. So document scanner was already there, but now they have got few more changes. Like once you download the plugins, and if you have scanned any document, you get more options to customize. Like you have got the unblur option, remove flare, or remove shadows. Also, the Photos application got completely revamped. So let me open up the Photos application. This is how it looks after the update of OxygenOS 16. Again, similar to iOS style, where towards the bottom side you have sections like album, photos. But it's not only about the UI, we have got some useful changes in this. Like from the live photos itself, you can export as photos, and you can also turn on slow motion. So this is one change. After that, another AI add-on is, if you tap on edit, tap on AI editor, we have a new feature called AI relight. So basically, using AI, this will reduce the shadows from a particular photo. So this AI retouch feature have not been added on OnePlus Nord 4, but present on OnePlus Nord 5, and it's really useful. You can take a look at the before and after. Also, there's a new feature called auto straightening. Tapping on crop, this has been added on both the devices. If you tap on auto, depending on the frame of the photo, the AI will automatically straighten it. You can see the image gets straightened. Let me show you once again. So this is before and this is after, and you still have the options to manually straighten any photo. After that, talking about videos, tapping on edit. Now OnePlus have given a dedicated video editing tool directly inside the Photos application, and both the devices have got the similar changes, where you can change the music, text, do adjustment, apply filters, set cover page, or even turn off original sound. And if you tap on export settings, on OnePlus Nord 5, we do have the export option up to 4K 120 FPS, but on OnePlus Nord 4, we do have option up to 4K 60 FPS. So as per the changelogs, they have also mentioned about the changes done in the Mindspace application. So let's open up Mindspace application on both the devices. So you get the similar changes on both the devices. You have the option to ask questions. So if I tap on the ask question, depending on my recent collection, the Mind Assistant will provide me few options. I mean the questions. Like if you see the first question is layer to home screen app icon, and if you see the last conversation, which is layer to phone home screen. So let's check out whether the Google Gemini integration have been done on both the devices or not. So here I do have some flight bookings inside the Mindspace application. Let's ask Gemini if she can extract that information. Kindly check in the Mindspace application about my flight bookings. So here the Gemini integration have not been done on Nord 5. So obviously even on Nord 4, it has not been done. So that's the only thing missing here on OnePlus Nord series. So talking about other AI features, one of them is this AI search. So now you can also use AI search in the settings page too. So for example, I'll type here. So here you can see on this device I typed my eyes are hurting, and the AI have given me few searches which can help me reduce the eye strain. Now if I paste the similar stuff, you can see it says searching with AI. Even on OnePlus Nord 4, the AI search works perfectly fine. Then we have the AI writer feature. So this is a new thing which have been added on OxygenOS 16, and it's good to see that it also comes on OnePlus Nord series. So these are the applications which are supported, and let me show you how does it work. So for example, if I try to post anything, the AI writer pops up. So let's post OxygenOS 16 now rolling out for OnePlus Nord series. And if I tap now on AI writer, again, you have to download the plugins for every AI stuff which has been added. And now the AI will rephrase the text what you have written. And you also have options to adjust the tone like standard, casual, artistic, etc. And you can also make adjustment in length of the post, emojis, and if you want, you can also enter your own theme or adjustment request. So this way you can use this AI feature. And you can see it also pops up on OnePlus Nord 4. Then the AI translate and AI voice cry was already there. After that, if you scroll down, we have an option called live alert. So here now we do have the multiple app support in the live alert, which also includes app like, Amazon Prime Music, and even apps like YouTube or YouTube Music. Let me show you here on both the devices. I'll reduce the volume. Let's open up YouTube Music and I'll play a song on both the devices. And if we go back, so you can see here on both the devices, live alert do supports for more applications now. Okay, that option is not available. Like you can also see the scores of your favorite sports in the live alert, but that's not being added here, though it is present on OnePlus 12, 13 and OnePlus 15 series. I mean OnePlus 15. So with the upcoming updates, they might add that also. In the recorder application also, we got some changes where now AI will automatically reduces the background noise to make human voice clearer. Here the live transcription is not supported on both these devices like OnePlus Nord 4 and OnePlus Nord 5. But once the audio is recorded, later on you can transcribe it. Also, if you go to system and update section, under system navigation gesture, we do have this swipe animation called beta. It's kind of predictive back gesture. So whenever you swipe back, you'll see the background application whichever was running. After that, if you go to mobile network, here you'll see a new option called Smart Network Engine. Basically what it does is, let me show you here on my other device like OnePlus 15. It's already added on OnePlus 15 and other devices. So here you'll be able to see some optimizations. First one you can see, it says 16 times browsing lag optimization, 2 minutes browsing lag time reduced, 0 minutes gaming lag time reduced, and 0 missed call prevented. So this is something which may or may not come in future. We are not sure about it. After that, device connection, we have similar stuff where you can, connect your device to PC, share files, and even remote control your device. And now OnePlus have also given that feature, like you can share the files directly between OnePlus phones and with iPhones just by touching the devices. So if I tap on share, and now if I use the similar gesture like what iOS user used to do, you can see it will ask me to install an application here on iPhone, which is OConnect. So I've currently not installed, but you can use this gesture to enable this feature, and you can easily share files between your iPhones or even between the OnePlus devices. And most of the users always ask us about the dark mode. So dark mode also did not get any kind of changes. You do have dark mode settings, which includes enhanced, medium, etc. And this is how it looks. Other than that, I don't see any kind of new add-ons. After that, if you go to battery section, so battery section has been completely revamped, and for the first time if you open, it says battery usage calculation upgrade. So this is how the new battery section will look, and you don't get to see the screen on time from last full charge. It will only calculate for last 24 hours. Now let's take a look at the changes what they have done in the gaming dashboard. So I'll open up a game here. So let's open up BGMI, and now if I open the gaming dashboard from the left side, here we have the new controls. We have similar stuff, pro gamer mode, which includes hyper frame rate, resolution can be set to high, touch response, ultra touch. Under tools, we have got this new tool called Footsteps Sound Booster. So basically, if you enable this, you'll be easily able to identify your enemies inside the game. I mean, in the games like BGMI. I was not expecting this feature to be added on OnePlus Nord series because I thought it will be only for the flagship. But yes, Nord series will also have this. Let's check it out in OnePlus Nord 4 whether this thing have been added or not. So I'll open up BGMI, and if I scroll down, on this device, this thing have not been added, though you do have the bypass charging feature. So guys, these are all the changes what you guys will see with the latest update of OxygenOS 16.0.1 for your OnePlus Nord 4 and OnePlus Nord 5. If you guys have any kind of questions, let me know in the comment section below. This is your friend Ashok signing out. See you guys in the next video.